ladies and gentlemen, Gary Moore.
I tell you, this is some... Well, I tell you, this is a remarkable show. The gentleman to my left, his name is Craig Russell, and he's got a marvelous hobby. He started giving hormone shots to earthworms, and things got a little out of hand. No, actually, Craig, what is this creature that I have draped around me somewhat reluctantly?
That's a Burmese python, Gary.
Burmese python. When stretched out, how long would he be?
Oh, that particular specimen, about 12 feet.
Well, how much does he weigh, as if I didn't know?
She's in excess of 60 pounds.
In excess of 60 pounds of snake. Where's her head? Where'd the head go?
Yeah. I think she's hiding, a little camera shy.
You a little camera shy there, baby? Don't be camera shy. Well, I'll tell you what let's do. Let's us back up and we'll say hello to the panel. Oh, I'll tell you what, why don't you take her off me, because 60 pounds is getting a little heavy after a while, I'll tell you. Right there, if you will help me out of my snake. There you go. All right, now let's meet the... We're going to tell the truth.
Nipsey Russell. Kitty Carlisle. Bill Cullen. And Peggy Cass.
Terrible. Oh.
Well, I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Kitty, you come out here wearing a boa. Come out sometime wearing a python. I want to tell you, it's very non-habit forming. Well, now let us meet our reptile fancier.
Number 1, what is your name, please?
My name is Clyde Peeling.
Number 2.
My name is Clyde Peeling.
Number 3.
My name is Clyde Peeling.
And here is the snaky story of Clyde Peeling. He says, I, Clyde Peeling, am the owner of Reptile Land, a private zoo where tourists are introduced to such exotic specimens as a tokay gecko, a twist-necked turtle, and one of the world's most poisonous and aggressive snakes, the black mamba. 3 out of 4 of our reptiles are isolated from the public for the safety of both. However, we do have a special area where those who wish can even hold an indigo snake or a python in their very own hands. Many of these reptiles I have captured myself, and many have been bred in captivity, which is one way to help ensure survival of a rare and endangered species. Signed, Clyde Peeling. And audience, we're going to break for a commercial or two, during which the ushers will pass down the aisles, handing out little snakes for each of you to love and fondle and come to know. Don't you wish you were here? Be right back.
What to your wandering eyes will appear the most Christmassy game shows in the middle of the year.
Santa Claus is making a list.
And checking it twice.
Merry Christmas in July continues tomorrow at noon on BUZZR. Let's play.
right, we have with us three gentlemen. They all say that they are Clyde Peeling, the owner of Reptile Land. And let's start the questioning with our resident animal lover, Miss Peggy Cass.
Thank you. Number 3, that's a very big baby that you have there. What do you feed it?
That's a Burmese python. He eats rats, occasionally some chickens, rabbits, guinea pigs, whatever happens to be available.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, number 2, how old does that Burmese python get to be?
Anywhere between 14 and 16 years.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah.
Oh, now number 2, how old is he?
Pardon me?
How old is that one?
That one's about 7 now.
Oh, well, his days
7.
aren't numbered yet.
Quite young.
Now, number 1, could you tell me how big does the gaboon viper get to be?
Well, the gaboon viper can range, Peggy, from about 2 feet to about 4 feet. It depends number you find them.
Thank you. Now, number 1, are they found in Gabon?
No, they have a big... let's get down to... let's go down to Nipsey, please.
Number 2, in its native habitat, how would that snake there kill? Would it constrict or poison?
Well, no, it constricts, and also it lies in wait, and it does eat by its mouth, too.
I see. Number 3, you refer to the black mamba as the most aggressive and poisonous of those snakes. Does the black mamba attack man or attack other animals for no reason?
The black mamba is one of the few venomous snakes that will attack without provocation.
I see. Number 1, where is your reptile land?
It's in Allenwood, Pennsylvania, about 6 miles north of Interstate 80.
And the large snake like the one there, I've seen in films, jungle films, where they've consumed a large animal like a goat or a sheep, or how do they do that?
They can unhinge their jaws, Nipsey, at the back and thus accommodate animals up to size of a small rabbit. That particular one could.
Thank you, Nipsey. Let's go to Kitty Carlisle.
Thank you. Number 2, is that snake we saw affectionate?
Yes, very affectionate indeed.
Number 3, you said...
You have no idea.
A little forward.
Number 3, you said they breed in captivity. That's right?
Yes,
Yeah.
especially the Burmese.
Well, how do they breed?
How do they breed?
Yeah. I know they lay
Their
eggs.
nose.
Unless he has a cold.
They reproduce by laying eggs.
They lay eggs, but how do they get the eggs?
The Easter Bunny brings them.
The Easter bunny gets eaten. He doesn't bring the eggs. Well, number 1, can you tell me, for a family audience, how these snakes breed?
Well, the male snake, very briefly, Kitty, deposits his fluid on the ground, and the female snake...
And then she lays her eggs.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's that simple. All right, let's go to Bill Cullen.
I don't see how they have anything to do with each other, actually. Unless they're another snake. Number 1, snakes are cold-blooded.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
What is the temperature of that snake, or what was the temperature of that snake when it was out there on stage?
About 50 degrees, as close as we can make it.
Oh, number 3, am I incorrect in assuming that that snakes usually take on the temperature of the air around it? Is that wrong?
That is correct, yes.
So if we left the snake number 3 in this room long enough, he would eventually be the temperature pretty much of this room. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, number 2, do any snakes, some snakes like the sun? How about the python? Do they go hide from the sun, or do they...
No, they flourish in the sun. They like the sun, but they don't particularly dislike getting into a dark area either. But they really prefer the sun, I would say.
Number 2...
Oh, my. So many questions unasked, but we do have the bell, and when we get that, that means it is voting time, friends. We must choose as to whether it's number 1, or number 2, or number 3. And as $50 for each wrong vote. We pay $500 to the group if nobody gets the right gentleman, and Peggy starts.
Well, I don't know too much about snakes, but when I was in Africa, the English people were always running down the road to a little snake farm to see the snakes. The Americans never did that, so number 2 is English, so I think he's a snake person.
All right, so we got a 2 going, and we're going to go down to Mr. Nipsey.
Well, not only because he had a great amount of information, but in giving one of his answers, he called my name. So I voted for number 1.
Good thinking. Kitty.
Well, number 1 sounded very scientific when he gave his answers about unhinging the jaws, and number 2 is English. I didn't know about the British loving snakes. But I voted for number 3. I think he looks like a man who has a reptile land.
Well, and so here once again, we have a wild divergence of opinion. And Bill Cullen, how are you going to come on?
I've long heard that snakes were not affectionate. However, I find that is not true because I just heard from a good source that that snake that was out here is downstairs waiting for you in the car, Gary. Literally can't wait until you show. I voted for number 3 because of the temperature bit. He's 97.8.
All righty, that's the way it is. The votes are in, and over there somewhere is a real fellow. Will the real Clyde Peeling please stand up?
No.
There is Clyde. Clyde has a couple of other specimens that he's going to show us here in just a moment. While he's getting set up, we'll find out who our very successful imposters are. Number 1, what is your real name, please, and what do you do?
My name is Grant Willis, and I'm a law student at Brooklyn Law School here in New York City.
Good enough. And number 2, tell us about you.
My name is John Higgins, and I manufacture plastic packaging for use by department stores in this country.
Ah. Well, I tell you, I didn't mind fooling around with that python, but Clyde Peeling has got a venomous snake on the table there. He's not touching it. The snake is pointed toward him. Would you want to tell us about that fellow?
Yes, Gary. This is the African rhinoceros viper. If it were not for the fact that he's very inoffensive by nature, it'd be one of the most dangerous snakes in Africa, because his fangs are about, on this size specimen, maybe an inch long. They're retractable. They fold up against the roof of his mouth.
Can you get the head around a little bit more toward camera so that we can see the horns in the front that give the reason for it being called a rhinoceros?
Yeah. Very beautiful.
Yeah, it is quite a lovely thing.
All of them.
And I think that's enough of that. Now, if you'll just kindly put the venomous snake back into the box. Thank you, sir. Nice snake, stay down till we get the lid on. Pop. Now, what wonders have we to behold over here? Another form of reptile.
This is something a little more familiar to most of us. It's an endangered species from here in the United States.
Aww.
The American alligator.
He's kind of cute.
Sweet.
This is Irvy. We've had him for about 8 years, and he's one of the tamest alligators I've ever seen. I want to show you, he's well designed for living in the water. If you notice, his nostrils, his eyes, and his ears would protrude above the water if we were floating.
Mm-hmm.
His ear is covered with a flap. He has a third eyelid to protect the eye. He has flaps of skin in the nostrils which close. He also has a valve in his throat, all the way in the back, which protects it and keeps the water from going into his lungs.
You just stuck your finger in there, or didn't you notice?
As long as you don't touch anything, there's nothing to worry about.
You mean if you don't touch his tongue or something, he won't snap down on you?
That's correct. If you do touch something...
Oh, boy, he's fast. Oops. There. I wouldn't do that for all the tea in China, but I'm glad you did. Thank you, Clyde, and thank you, gentlemen, also for being with us here to tell the story. Now, next we're going to meet a young lady who knows a whole flock of good stuff about automobiles. And that should be good.
The BUZZR Academy of Hosting presents Making a Graceful Exit.
We bond a fit adieu.
Keep it right here on BUZZR.
let's say hello to our car expert.
Number 1, what is your name, please?
My name is Patty DeRolf.
Number 2.
My name is Patty DeRolf.
Number 3.
My name is Patty DeRolf.
And here is the automotive announcement of Patty DeRolf. She says, I, Patty DeRolf, am an authority on automobiles. In my book, called A Woman and Her Car, I have dished up the most comprehensive compendium of information on motor vehicles that you can shake an axle at. Having worked closely with General Motors, Ford, and Chrysler, and having taken a course in car repair, I know my carburetor from my differential and a rotary engine from a cylinder type. I can also tell you why your car should be painted a light color only. I can tell you what kind of gasoline your car should use, and the pluses and minuses of foreign cars. Delighted as I may be if male chauvinist readers savor my automotive bouillabaisse, my book is really dedicated toward the female of the species. In jalopy jargon, I am known as the Julia Child of the automobile. Signed, Patty DeRolf. And I think in this case we'll start the questioning with the young lady who thinks that 4 on the floor is a dinner party with no chairs.
That's right.
Carlisle.
What is it?
Well, dinner party with no
That's
chairs.
right. No, I do have a driver's license, but that's about as far as it goes. Number 3, why should a car be painted a light color?
Because if you have a white or a beige car, at night or at twilight, it's easy to see. It's one large mass.
I see. And number 2, I have children who have cars, and I'm always worried about the fact that if somebody hits them, it should be sturdy. What do you consider the sturdiest type car in terms of the body of the car?
Well, I think a 4-door sedan is the sturdiest.
Number 1, you wouldn't have a convertible.
Definitely not.
Number 2, 3, you say here something about the difference between foreign cars, the pluses and minuses. Are there pluses for foreign cars?
There are good foreign cars and bad foreign cars.
Are you prepared to say which is which?
I don't understand.
I mean, are you prepared to name names of cars that are good
Some
or
of the
bad?
better cars?
Yeah.
You want me to give you a couple
Well, I
of
mean,
the
I don't know
betters?
whether you want to or
Sure,
not.
that's all right. Some of the better foreign cars are Mercedes, Mazda, Volkswagen. They have a very good record for safety.
And that BUZZR takes us, please, to Bill Cullen.
Number 3, mostly you mentioned foreign cars. What is, for the American cars, what is your opinion, number 3, of the SX?
Excuse me.
Yes, I said, what is your opinion of the SX?
The SX. I'm not familiar with it.
You don't know the SX?
I don't. I really don't.
Or the Hupmobile? or the Knickerbocker, number 3? Number 1, today's cars, the average engine here in America, are they 3 or 5 cycle engines, number 1?
3 or 5 cycles?
Yes, ma'am.
They're cylinders, not cycles.
And how many cycles to a deliverance of the power, number 1?
Depends. It could be 4, 6, or 8.
Number 2, is there such a thing? If my tie rod is broken, what will I have difficulty having my car do, number 2?
It won't steer properly.
Oh, dear, that's terrible. And my tie rod is broken. Well, better. I'm not going anywhere in particular.
Funny, we both noticed that at the same time. Let's go to Peggy.
Number 3. Number 3, what's a wankle?
A wankle? It's an instrument you use in tuning up the engine.
Thank you. And number 1, why does a lot of cars go chug, 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 but a Mazda goes
Very good. The chug, chug, chug cars.
Yeah.
Chug, chug, chug cars are your piston engines, and the Mazda is a rotary engine.
Oh, thank you very much. Now, number 2, what is preferable, front wheel suspension or back wheel suspension?
I don't think there is such a thing as front wheel or back wheel. It's just suspension.
Well, it's called in the commercials. You've got wonderful front wheel suspension. Well, maybe I haven't got it exactly right. I'm not too. Oh, yeah. Number 1, what's the best gas? He says you know the best gas. I'd like to know the best gas.
As far as the brand name goes, or
yeah.
octane
No,
content?
you said that something about the gas. What is it about the gas?
The best
Yeah.
kind of gas to use for your car. And
yeah.
I think
What's
she
the
wasn't
best
talking
kind?
in brand names. She was talking in premium and like that.
Well,
I
which
think.
is best? Well, premium's the best. No lead premium, right?
Well, it depends on your car. You have to put a certain type of gas in your car to meet its intended specifications.
Well, if you're lucky, your car takes dirty old no lead, and then it's cheaper, right?
All righty, we got ourselves a buzzer. We're going down to Nipsey.
Number 2, what is the crankshaft of a car?
A crankshaft of a car is part of the engine that starts the wheels turning.
I see. Number 1, what is the differential in a...
The differential is that part of the wheel and axle assembly that allows one side of the wheel to, or one end of the wheel to rotate at a shorter speed than the other on the outside.
Number 3, why did you write your book mainly for women? Because you think it's better to have them reading than to have them driving?
No. Of course not.
Number 2, there was a steam car, and during World War II, cars in Europe used wood and coal for fuel. How was this accomplished?
I don't know. That's not in my book. We don't go back that far.
I see. All right.
Oh, dear me. This has been an interesting session. We got bell, though, and when we get a bell, that means we got a ballot. And the ballot has got to be marked for number 1, or number 2, or number 3. And, Kitty, if you are prepared, we'd like to know who and why.
Yes, on the basis of my vast expertise on cars, I voted for number 2.
All right, you got a 2 going, and Bill Cullen.
You know, I have to go, knowing how you are about technical things, I have to go along because number 3 had a little trouble with the Wankel situation, and number 1 had 4, 6, and 8 cycles. She might have meant cylinders, but if she meant cycles, she'd be wrong. I voted for number 2.
Got a pair of 2s, and Peggy?
She didn't know about front wheel suspension, number 2. And I know that that's on the commercials. But the Wankel is something else. I voted for number 1.
We've got a 1 and a pair of 2s, and Nipsey Russell coming out.
I was torn between 1 and 2, and Bill touted me off number 1.
Huh. All right, so it happens the 3 of you are going chug, 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 and Peggy's going Let's find out whether it's chug or The votes are all in. Will the real Patty DeRoof please stand up? There you go. Let's find out about the imposters. Number 1, please. Would you identify yourself? What's your name?
My name is Lorraine Benvenuto, and I'm a marketing analyst for IBM.
Number 3, you're not only attractive, but I admired your inventiveness.
I don't know what a wankle is.
That's all right. Well, you don't have to care to know what a wankle is. What is your real name? What do you do?
My real name is Ann Dozier, and I'm a lecturer for Weight Watchers.
For Weight Watchers? Fine. Thank you very much, Patty DeRoof, and thank you, ladies, also for being with us on To Tell the Truth. You know, every once in a great long while on the show, we do come up with a gem of information that can be of some possible use to you. And I have seen the statistics, the insurance statistics on automobiles that are light-colored versus the cars that are darker-colored. And it's amazing how many fewer accidents are had by the light-colored cars. And it's not just at dusk or at dawn, but a light-colored car is easily seen through your peripheral vision much more than a dark car. I'm surprised that there isn't even some sort of an insurance reduction if you will have a dark car. That's our gem for today, friends. Buy a light-colored car. Take care.
This is Bill Wendell speaking for To Tell the Truth, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.